Greetings from Mexico. My name is Raul Mendez, and I have an important message to share with all Americans in the United States. As a combat veteran, as someone that grew up in the city where it's a hugely democratic, someone who grew up in a culture where it's a Republican, as someone who grew up in an entrepreneurship environment with people who either go grind it out and go through all the hard things in life, and as well as going through all the wars where it's as many as you have gone through. Not just the Afghanistan war, but this COVID that is affecting everyone. It's affecting everyone's mental health and well-being. Fortunately, not many people did have the privilege to travel one time in their life. And to see that my America, that one that I helped support, be part of, or thought I was part of the solution, I backed away a lot, not knowing the cost that the United States is in need of real leadership. Now, whether you agree with Trump or not, behold, we're both in this together. We're both political parties with different views of how to do things. But forget the how. Why? Why are we doing what we're doing? Democratic Party rallying against Trump, President Trump, I should say. Rioting, looting. Now we have the Republicans this year, as well as doing the riots, but not looting. They're actually assaulting. They actually went on the Congress or wherever they went to Capitol Hill. Look, I get it. I'm frustrated too. Yes, this COVID thing is affected my family, it's affected the lives of many people I know. Heck, wherever you are, I send you blessings. And I ask for you to join me in this campaign, to join me to actually bring us together. It's not just the blue party or the red party, it's about a freaking American. The flag represents something bigger than that. And yes, if we were to shut down, and we actually did shut down, President Trump account, YouTube, Twitter, and whatever else he may have available, doomsday device on him. Dude, that's his First Amendment. That's your First Amendment we're violating. Look, if we harness this like, ooh, sensitive things of like, can't be doing that, we keep limiting ourselves and putting ourselves into a freaking box. What liberties will you have? What freedoms? Heck, isn't that the symbol of American? Even the American flag is the symbol of freedom, liberty, justice for all. Yes, sure. He said some wacko stuff. But look at this. Latin Americans, Latinos, let me tell you something. Or let me share something with you. Heck, we were hating on each other way before Trump. If you were Mexican, Salvadorian, you couldn't even click. Heck, we even had gangs called MS and 18th Street. Look, we could go further down the line. Yeah, sure, we called all the Latinos Mexicans, whoever you are, white, black, dude, I don't care. At one time in your life, you prefer everyone as Mexicans. So now, some guy says it because someone did something to him. Hey, we use our stories, our conversation, to actually either make a judgment about something or someone, rather than be open about it and just like, hey, maybe I could learn something from this guy. Oh, from this moment. Oh, this is different from the past, but we keep sticking to the past. It's not the freaking present, man. Like, all I'm inviting you is to create a new present, a new reality with me. Future to the present. Whatever you want to build. Is it peace? Is it harmony? Look, I get it. I don't want to be home all day. And in fact, sometimes I am. Most of the time I am. Allergies, man. In any case, I also have to keep guard, as you see now. I also have, grandparents to take care of. Look, whatever your financial situation is, whatever your comprehension of this world is, whatever is the mentality you have or the emotions that you have, whether you're strong, fit or unfit, look, this is our time to be together. This is my time to get to know you. This is my time. This is your time as well. Look, this is our time. We're in this world called the human race, the human world. Look, we're thinking beings, all right? That's what Rene Descartes says. But we also have the capacity to switch things from one moment to another. And this is our moment to actually flip the script. Look, I'm not saying life is perfect, but you are. I am. And life is the way it is. So we can actually move. That's the whole purpose of life, is movement. Without movement, there's no life. I want to invite you to be part of this with me. Look, I don't know what's going to happen here in the next hour, but I do know this. If I don't stand up, if you don't stand up, if we don't come together, then there's not going to be no United States. We're going to be in the divided states, and it's been happening 20 years ago. Actually, it happened 10 years ago. I saw this happening, but yet never stood up until now. Now it's a really, really delicate case that the ice breaks. We're going to have another civil war. Heck, the last Civil War, it was the biggest battle, the biggest war the United States ever seen, losing a ridiculous amount of soldiers, Americans who believe what they were doing were right. What, like 50,000? No, something very, very... Look, 4 people died in the riot yesterday, and 1 police officer. If you're in Mexico, if you ever come to if you ever go to a place where it's not, where the laws do not mean anything to you, heck, man, police officers can shoot you on sight. If you don't believe what the government, if you burn the flag, heck, you're gonna go to prison. Look, man, look, young lady, whoever's watching this, there's more to what we're living, and we're actually living the greatest place. I've been in several places. Yeah, Europe is nice, but man, if you want to build something for yourself, you can do it anywhere, honestly. But the United States gives immigrants, I'm not an immigrant, but man, it gives me an opportunity as an American to build myself up, to actually be with other cultures, where other people want to come into the United States. Like, man, I really want to work with you. I really want to build a life. I really want to build life with you, life in the United States. To harness new energy that would be efficient. Dude, I would go to war again for any of you. For the whole country, not just you, but for the whole country. But war is not necessary. It's that we're being in a world that we actually can relate to each other, that we can actually fit in. There's no need to go killing anyone. Learn in Afghanistan. They're some of the sweetest people I know. Yeah, sure, they try to actually triggered a couple bombs when I was there, and I got bullet holes all around my vehicle. But dude, at the bottom day, the soldiers there, the Afghan people, they were just giving people, man. They really like laughing. They really like bringing you treats. You know, they're really kind people. That's because I got to know them. You know, once I took off the soldier attitude, it was just like, dude, he's just another human being. But this guy's just, this lady's planning a bomb for $50 just so she could feed her 8 kids. Or a man or actually teenagers being abducted by the Taliban so they could fight a war. Otherwise, they'll kill their parents. Look, this war that we're living, this airborne war that we're living right now is very, very delicate because we can't see the enemy. So what are we doing? We're choosing each other, our political parties of view, our opposing views as the enemy. We're choosing one side rather than the side of the American side. Heck, look at our flag. It's red, white, and blue. Heck, we just focus on the color that we choose, whether it's blue or red, and we forget about the white. The white is what holds us together. I want you to stick out a coin if you have one. If there's even a coin available nowadays, and I want you to ask yourself, how many sides do you see? There's always 3 sides to everything. Yet we only see one. Like, I want to welcome you into 2021. I want to get to know you. I want to, give you a hug at some time, give you a high five, and just talk to you. Hey, we can go for a blueberry pie or whatever you want. You don't have to agree with me, but it's just a conversation. I want to know how we can make this a better place. What I can do to make your life easier and better. And at the same time, in what ways you can support me, so I may continue to support you and others. May not be running for Congress, but damn, probably should run for president. Well, have a blessed evening to everyone. Thank you.